Welcome to Spring LIB.
To determine if a precipitate forms, the first thing that you need to recognize is the cations are going to switch places. When the cations switch places, you will get potential products. If one of those products is insoluble, then it forms a precipitate and we have a precipitation reaction. If both of those products are soluble, then no precipitate forms and no reaction occurs. So you need to review the solubility rules in table 7.1 of this chapter. If we have sodium carbonate and manganese 2 chloride and the cations switch places, we'll get sodium chloride and manganese 2 carbonate. According to rule number 6, carbonates are going to be insoluble, such as this manganese 2 carbonate. For the next one, if we have potassium sulfate with calcium acetate, we'll get calcium sulfate and potassium acetate. Balance it, we'll put a 2 there. No precipitate forms because, according to rule number 4, sulfates are going to be soluble, except with a few exceptions. And according to rule number 2, potassium salts are going to be soluble, so no precipitate forms here. For the next one, we have hydrochloric acid reacting with mercury 1 acetate, producing acetic acid and mercury 1 chloride. According to rule number 3, mercury 1 chloride is an exception to all chlorides being soluble, so this is our precipitate. The next one, we have sodium nitrate reacting with lithium sulfate. We'll balance it. Our sodium sulfate is going to be soluble. Our lithium nitrate is going to be soluble, so no precipitate forms. Sodium sulfate is soluble for a couple of rules, one being rule number 2 that sodium salts are soluble. And the lithium nitrate is going to be soluble because according to rule number 1, all nitrates are soluble. Then for part E, we've got potassium hydroxide reacting with nickel 2 chloride, producing sodium chloride and nickel 2 hydroxide. Nickel 2 hydroxide is our precipitate. According to rule number 5, hydroxides are insoluble. Then we have sulfuric acid reacting with barium chloride, producing hydrochloric acid and barium sulfate. And barium sulfate is our precipitate because rule number 4 says although sulfates are soluble, barium sulfate is an exception and it is insoluble.